Hey everybody, this is Perch, and it is May 20, well, it's not May 2021, but we're looking at May 2021 for Marvel. We did this for DC. What does Marvel have going on? Well, May of 2021 is really dominated, as will be June, by Heroes Reborn, which is another way of kind of saying it's what if the Squadron Supreme was the premier superhero team? Put another way, what if the Squadron Supreme was the Squadron Supreme from when it was originally intended, but with Marvel villains and other heroes running around? Okay, so this is what we're going with in May, and we get Heroes Reborn #1 of 7. This title is interrupting some other titles. We'll go down the list and kind of look at some of the other things, but Jason Aaron is writing this event, 7 issues. Ed McGuinness is the art, presumably on all of those, but we'll see if that holds up. And basically, it's there was never a Tony Stark. Thor is an atheist, and that's fun. And Captain America wasn't found in the ice. Wakanda's a myth, and the Squadron is super powerful with Dr. Juggernaut, the Black Skull, racist, the Silver Witch, and Thanos with his Infinity Rings. But Blade is the one man who remembers everything. That is okay. So the world's been rewarded. So we get Heroes Reborn #1. Which is here. Oh, 5 variant covers. Let's take a look. All right, we got that. We got that. Here's Indigenous Voices version, I think, is that one. I'm not making a joke. I believe that is what's going on there. And then here's that. It's a nice throwback to the card because Blade is evil in this one. So anyway, Heroes Reborn #1 and Heroes Reborn #2. This is going to be a weekly comic. I do like these styles. It's kind of a Native American centric art, and it's cool looking. I dig it. It's fine. This is Heroes Reborn #2. Now we get Ultron, General Annihilus, and the Immortal Hulk. All right, a backup tale starring Blade. Sure, why not? Heroes Reborn #3, 3rd week, and I'll bet there's a Heroes Reborn #4 coming up. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, this is cool. I think that's cool. Anyway, Blur, the fastest mortal alive, must win a race through the dread dimension, fighting the Silver Witch. All right. The Ravenclaw Asylum's newest inmate, Thor's mom. The Phoenix. Heroes Reborn #4. All right. So 1 a week. We get Thanos and his Infinity Rings. This is going to have some Dr. Prism. Yeah, yes, it will. Or Dr. Spectrum. What am I saying? Dr. Spectrum with his prism magic, not Dr. Prism. That's crazy talk. And Rocket Raccoon, and a backup tale. The all-new Starbrand finds herself alone in a strange new universe. This is probably the baby Starbrand who's grown up. I don't know. Anyway, we get the tie-ins as well. Here's Magneto and the Mutant Force. No Krakoa, but look, there's Magneto in a wheelchair-ish kind of bathtub. Magneto in a bathtub. So that's all good. And it's good. It's always nice when the White Queen can give us that profile version. Like she swings into attack with her butt. Here's Young Squadron, which is kind of the Champions-ish title of young heroes who, man, what does it say that like, even in a different reality, Miss Marvel is still cosplaying as another character. Like, come on, get your own identity. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Siege Society. Here's, all right, some villains. And Black Widow's kind of showing off somewhat of her newish costume. We'll get more to that in a minute. Why is it that with Kelly Thompson, when she does a costume design for characters, it like 50% of the time includes a hood? I'm just saying. Anyway, here is Hyperion and the Imperial Guard. So Squadron Supreme in space. And we got that. And then Peter Parker, the Amazing Shutterberg. These titles are very much like a future state type of thing. You have some creators who are a little bit unknown to well, there's Jim Zub, but a lot of these are creators. Oh, Steve Orlando's doing Magneto and the Mutant Force. Steve Orlando continuing to get little cast off X books. All right. Well, just give him a book already. We could call it Extra #1. It's X-Tra. And it's a story about, I don't know, Krakoan insurance companies, something like that. Get Steve Orlando something to work. Anyway, we have all these, but they have a future state-like feel to it. It's a lot of kind of more unknown or non-core Marvel creators doing books. Is it a tryout? Why not? Anyway, we're done with Heroes Reborn now. We get to Fantastic Four #32. this is setting up the marriage of Doctor Doom. And it looks like Johnny is making out with the wrong girl again. He thinks it's this one girl, but as we see, if he just would look a little bit around the corner here, he'd see it's a Skrull, who is his ex-wife. So awkward. Anyway, we get that. Oh, Crystal is coming back too. There we go. This is all too much. Yes, I agree. Here's X Corp #1, which there's rumor out that this is a 5-issue series now, not an ongoing, but they don't tell you here. It looks like it's it looks like it's ongoing, at least from here, but some other sites were reporting 5 issues. So we will find out. Here's Steve Orlando, who's going to be talking about the Man-Thing. And we get Magic and the new Dark Riders. It's a debuting team of monstrous mutants known as the Dark Riders, which are different from the previous X-Men villains, the Dark Riders. All good. This is, what's weird about this is X-Men Curse of the Man-Thing. This is part of the Man-Thing comics, but this is part 3 of 3. It's a one-shot, #1, 3 of 3. I understand how all this works, but Marvel, you're not doing anybody any favors by doing the solicitations this way. I'm just saying. Here's Reptile, and I do appreciate that we've got our Avengers Academy characters here kind of back. This is nice. I like that. This is a fun little character. Huberto Lopez, no relation to Huberto Ramos, who used to do some covers for this comic. But anyway, this is a 4-issue limited series. As we get these limited series down shorter and shorter, we went from 6 to 5, and now we're into 4. It's got a rising star though, not a Thunderbreaker Bolt person, but he did Dead Weight, Murder at Camp Bloom. I'm looking forward to it. Nope, no variant covers. Aw. Shang-Chi, 5 variant covers here. A movie's coming out, so we got to get some Shang-Chi action here. Here we have it. All right, fine. Shang-Chi and the family are back, and this time they're going to collide head-to-head with the Avengers. Could be fun. Why not? Fantastic Four, life story, 1 of 6. This is trying to capitalize on the Spider-Man life story, but in this case with Mark Russell. So there will be some biting political satire. Way of X #2, which there's a rumor out that says that this is only 5 issues now. But once again, it's listed as an ongoing. I think what people are responding to is the artist went on to say, you can get the entire set of my books, Bob Quinn. But it wasn't, it made it sound like it was the entire series. But what I think what was meant there was the entire series of the comic. But maybe this is a stealth limited series. Who knows? Hard to tell. Where's your pants, Nightcrawler? Hopefully they're in there somewhere. New Mutants, #18. Are we in the Wild Hunt now or something else? No, we're looking for love in all the right places. Not sure if this is still continuing the Wild Hunt storyline or not. We have some eyes or pastries, something in the background here. Bad news for Karma. This is the kind of solicitation always drives me crazy, by the way, because the New Mutants path seems simple. Train, guide, and mentor the youth. Sure, they didn't ask for the job, but they've been figuring out together, right? How wrong could it go? The New Mutants are about to find out. Does this solicitation matter to this issue, or is this just generic? This doesn't tell you anything, and the feeling is that this may have been written by somebody who actually didn't know what was in the comic. Maybe the comic hasn't been written yet. I don't know, but it has that feel to it. Here's Cable, #11. And Cable #11 gives us the ominous, some summers seem like they will never end and some end too soon. Again, this has got people speculating that this is the final issue of Cable, that Cable may be getting canceled, and maybe so. We don't know. Marauders #20. Again, looking like a conclusion, but no, this is Storm who's looking off into the sunset and thinking about old times when life was simpler and you didn't live on a paradise island. Or Aurora's eyes are pointed to the future, a future that takes her off the seas and over the horizon, and then to another sea, maybe. I'm not sure. Children of the Atom, #3. It's time for an origin story. Who are the people behind the masks? And a brand new alternative medicine is changing lives at school. But who's recruiting the victims? I mean, patients. Careful now. Twitter will ban you for that kind of talk. All right. Hellions, #11. Evil mojo-looking Betsy with Arcade somehow involved is beating up New Psylocke. Cool. Wolverine number 12. Scott Eaton is got this tale of Wolverine meets vampires, and there will be a betrayal that will tear through the X books. Maybe Omega Red is evil again. Not sure. X Factor number 9. What's going on in X Factor number 9? A concert in the Mojoverse. Okay. X-Men number 20. Nimrod. Hey, it's only taken us 17 volumes of the X-Men, but we're getting back to that House of X Powers of 10 storyline. So Nimrod, who looks like he's been shot up a bit. But anyway, maybe we'll get some good stuff. Francesco Mobley. Okay. X-Men Legends number 4. This is sweet, sweet nostalgia candy to my brain. We're getting Louise Simonson and Walter Simonson. Yes, please. Absolutely. X Factor, Saving Baby Nathan Christopher Summers, Deadly Robot Attacker, Future of the Team, and the Summers Clan. Great. Put Louise Simonson on all the books and I will buy them. That's a great plan. The Rob Liefeld variant cover. Nonstop Spider-Man number 3 with Chris Bachalo coming in here to... it's going to show a side of Peter Parker that neither you nor Peter thought existed. I suspect this is Spider-Wang is going to make its appearance here. No, I'm just kidding. Spider-Man number 65 kicks off doesn't kick off. I think this is continuing the storyline of Spider-Man's got a new costume and there's a gang war going on. Enough with the rabbit character. I get that Nick Spencer likes his character, but anyway, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. So the crime lords are all having a fight. And the Kingpin is trying to get these tablets of life and destiny and death and entropy. And there's a reason why he wants to do that. Probably to bring his wife back to life. I don't know. And then we get a one-shot, giant-sized King Ransom by Nick Spencer because some stories are too big to be contained within the pages of the comic. All right. So in theory, Kingpin does get the tablets back. He's holding them there and causing some dust shenanigans. And everything comes down to this. It violates natural law. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sure they don't mean it like that. Anyway. All right. Good. And here is then a fallout of these events. So gang war, one shot, fallout. Feels like a Spider-Man formula at this point. But it looks like he's back in his other suit now. So that's good. Spider-Woman. It's color for costume time. The Brothers of the Sword. Cool. Hopefully there actually are swords and it's not like a big trick to get her to play some like board games. Anyway, I like this line. The most consistent action hit of 2020 somehow finds new levels. The most consistent action hit. That's Again, who's writing these solicits? I wonder. They're so strange. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, this is cool. Okay. Predator variant cover. That looks nice. Black Cat, number 6. Black Cat sleeps on some coins. It's not comfortable. I've tried it. It's not pleasant. Anyway, what does it mean? Some Spider-Man, he's not happy. Black Fox and Black Cat, they're doing some heists. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 26. It looks like Clone Saga time. Looks like some of these clones didn't come out of the oven baked quite right. They look like they've got some problems. 3 terrifying clones. This one throws him for... Peter thought he knew what to expect out of a Clone Saga. Oh, don't say things like that. Readers know what to expect too. They suck. But anyway, this one throws him for a loop and Miles into the deep end of the ocean. Silk, number 3 of 5. Okay, Silk doing Silk things. This is going to be fun. Silk's a fun character I think you could do some stuff with. Mighty Valkyries, number 2 of 5. When you're out of ideas, you bring in Kraven. Kraven the Hunter. God, they should have kept him dead. I mean, they had such a good end. Anyway, Jane Foster fights Kraven. And the first and most impressive Valkyrie does some stuff. She fulfills a promise years in the making. She unleashes, leashed, freeze, work quickly. Okay. The Marvels, number 2. This is a long delayed series as well. In this comic, we see a guy with a crazy little head contraption walking through some colors. No, this is Black Cat, Arrow, The Punisher, Melinda May, The Terrible Tinkerer, and more. So lots of most wide-ranging thrillers container. And we get to know Kevin Schumer. A guy with some big secrets. Okay. Secrets is where he got this fabulous jacket. Am I right? Anyway, Spider-Man, Spider Shadow. Spider-Man consumed by the symbiote. And forget all his King in Black stuff. In this one, the symbiote's just evil and bad, and he's got dark powers. And Mary Jane hides behind a door with a knife. The hell, check out Pascal Ferry though. This is gonna look pretty. Chip Zdarsky, Pascal Ferry. This will be a fun little book. People will forget that it's coming, and then they'll get very excited. Here's Alien number 3. This woman decides to try on a little alien necklace, immediately regrets it. Salvador Larroca will trace her most terrifying expressions. Anyway, so okay, so there's some danger here. Thor and Loki double trouble. Yep. Beta Ray Bill, he gets some super glue to work on his broken hammer. Don't put that in your hair, man. That's not going to help you. Anyway, so he's working on that. Daniel Warren Johnson. This book's going to rock, I think, on every level. But anyway, but always bet on Daniel Warren Johnson. This is smart. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, number 3. When they say blood, they mean red. But anyway, so we get some psychological terrors against the backdrop of maximum carnage. All right, that was a thing. Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade, number 3. Black Knight fights Thor. You can see because of the reflection in the sword. And over here, oh no, they're not fighting. They're back to back. So a little bit of both, you know. The Trials of Ultraman. When you're kind of confused about what to do to a cover, just put a smartphone over it. That always is good. Oh, this fist is. You're way too close, by the way. You're gonna wreck your phone, and then you're gonna have to wait in line at the Apple Store, and you have to wear a mask in there right now. It's terrible. Thanos Quest, Marvel Tales. This is some Jim Starlin, Ron Lim stories, so undoubtedly some good stuff from Thanos Quest in the 90s. That'll be fun. Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon, number 5 of 6, our retelling of the Iron Fist story. We're now down to place and solicitations where people care a little bit less about what's going on. So here's America Chavez, number 3 of 5. And oh my goodness, it's shocking. It's shocking. It's going to shake the foundations of everything she knows. She's not from Mysterious Planet. I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy number 14, Doctor Doom joins the team. So there's that. It's funny. He's getting married, and then he's going off to join a superhero team. Like immediately regrets it and heads off to join the Guardians. Black Widow number 7. She's got a bold new status quo and a hoodie. Kelly Thompson has given Black Widow a hoodie and a fancy new costume with a strange little button-up cup around the boobs, and she's going to be fighting Apogee, which sounds like an internet provider. Daredevil, number 30. Elektra tries to get the mask on, but she's got way too much hair to fit it over there. So now she's sitting frustrated on a balcony trying to figure out what to do. The Immortal Hulk, issue 46. We're heading to this big 50 issue, which rumor has it is the end of this run, but we will see. All the Gamma creatures show up and smash. And who's going to stop them now? Probably the Hulk, somehow. Here's Immortal Hulk, Time of Monsters. And this is looking back into the original Hulk, the Hulk from 10,000 years ago? BC? I don't know. This is not the Avengers BC Hulk. This is a different Hulk from 10,000 years ago. All right. The Green Door. Feels like we're just going to start getting a bunch of these kinds of one-shots and other things of the Hulk. Maestro, War and Pax, number 5 of 5. Just so they can, soon announce another like Maestro series of just 5 issues, because apparently that's what they're doing. Anyway, it's a fun little series. Cool. The Truth is so much worse. So much worse. The Union, number 5 of 5, no longer crossing over with King in Black. We, Doc Croc has defeated Union Jack, but they'll receive one last push to pull together and be victorious in the end. And if everybody buys them, there will be more. Probably not. Strange Academy, number 10. It's the Magic School Bus headed toward Asgard. Oh, that's fun. This is a fun book, by the way. I enjoy this book. It's enjoyable. Champions, number 7. This Danny Lore brings us the Kamala Khan. The champions are going to play dirty to beat Roxanne at their own game. That's a heist. It's a super heist we're gonna Ocean's 11 this bitch. So okay. Runaways number 36 has no art. And the solicitation, this is, again, a giveaway that they just didn't know what they were doing. There's nothing we can tell you about this issue that wouldn't spoil what is possibly the best comic of 2021. We can't even show you the cover. This means they don't have it yet. So that's what that means. Conan, the Barbarian, number 21. This looks like Snoop Dogg. It's not, but anyway, Conan must fight against the Bandit King. Star Wars: The High Republic. This is a comic everybody's pissed off about. I found it just very dull, but apparently it's bad for the culture, whatever's going on in this comic. I don't know. She's got a shaved haircut. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. This character sucks. He's got a dark secret. I mean, all right. The part about this comic that was annoying was that she used a lightsaber to kind of slow her fall. I don't think the lightsaber would work like that. It's not just like a pickaxe you put in the side of a mountain, but I don't know. Then again, lightsabers don't exist, so who knows? I guess you can make up the rules however you want. War of the Bounty Hunters, Alpha. We're getting some Boba Fett. People are like, Boba Fett has finally landed his greatest prize. We're getting a lot of some Boba Fett in these comics. I mean, sure, we've got a Disney Plus show coming. Of course you're going to get some Boba Fett. War of the Bounty Hunters. All right. It'll be nice to have some stories that fill in between Boba Fett standing around like a doofus on Cloud City and Boba Fett being eaten by the Sarlacc. Like, Boba Fett sucks as a character. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. You know, he doesn't do anything. He has almost no real capabilities, as we've seen it in the movie. So I am all over it if they're actually going to give him something interesting to do. Hey, here's Stephen Platt. That's cool. Oh no, it's McNiven after Stephen Platt. All right, well that's more of a bummer. Stephen Platt, where is he? Anyway, Bounty Hunters number 12. There's some ships. Here's Star Wars number 13. Lois. What am I saying? Princess Leia is surprised. Most likely because there's a dead guy on her windshield. That probably is why. I would think. Anyway, Darth Vader, number 12. Luke is trying not to think about his sister in that way. Dr. Aphra is doing some stuff. And then here's some more comics. So there we go. And then we get some omnibuses. Here's the Fantastic Four omnibus. This will be pretty cool. That's a nice Art Adams cover there. Null the Destroyer, nice. This is not Null, Cole the Destroyer. See what you've done to me, Marvel? You just put an in there and you mess it all up. Here's a Conan omnibus. Here's Amazing Spider-Man. This is Roy Thomas, Stan Lee era of comics. Here's a Jerry Conway, Lin Win, I believe. Yeah, it says it right there on the cover. That's nice. Death of Captain Marvel. Got to get this one back out to print. Daredevil. No, don't get excited, everybody. It's that Captain Marvel. It's that one. It's just like, 12 of the viewers just got super excited and then bummed out. Anyway, Daredevil by Charles Soule. Okay, omnibus. Jessica Jones Alias. Nice. Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane. That'll be fun. That's good. The Fate of the Four. This is the Chip Zdarsky, Marvel Team Up Fantastic Four. Or Marvel 2-in-1, not Team Up. Here's Immortal Hulk Volume 4 hardcover. Some Masterworks comics. All right, this is good. This is the $75 version, not the price to sell version. Inferno Omnibus. All signs are pointing to more Inferno. The Infinity Saga poster book. Here's Captain America's Bicentennial Battles. Comics have always been political. Anyway, Thor by Donny Cates Volume 2. Thor fights a doctor, presumably because he doesn't want the vaccine. Here's Black Cat Volume 4. Return of the Valkyries. We're doing a trade of that. All right. Here's Bounty Hunters 2, Volume 2. All right, sure. There's a Darth Vader. Here's another trade paperback for the Immortal Hulk if you don't want to buy it in hardcover. Here's the Thing with his arch nemesis, the Hulk, as said by Rob Liefeld. Dennis Miller asked this question to Rob Liefeld, who's the Thing's arch enemy? And Rob Liefeld answered, the Hulk. And then Dennis Miller flexed on him by saying, no, it's a Yancey Street gang. And it was a great moment in TV history. Avengers. Here's the Into the Phoenix trade paperback. The Powerback trade paperback. Here's Dawn of X Volume 16 trade paperback. Just let that sink in a little bit. Taskmaster. Squadron Supreme versus the Avengers. This is from the old days. This is the Roy Thomas storyline from 1963 and 66, along with some others. This is Thor by Jason Aaron, the complete collection, which has got the Taskmaster image because quality control reasons. Loki, Agent of Asgard. Presumably this is going to be a big part of the Disney Plus show that's coming. And, some epic collections here. So Generation X and Hulk and Moon Knight, some Star Wars stuff, The Punisher. There's some Miles Morales. Here's Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, trade paperback. These sell well, by the way, for what it's worth. Here's the Here's the Mighty Marvel Masterworks cheaper edition, $15.95, which gives us basically 11 comics in it. Not bad. And there you go. So there's that. So that's Marvel in May. So what are you buying? What are you not buying? What are you rolling your eyes at? What did I insult you by making fun of a book that you absolutely love so much and now you think I'm a mean, terrible person? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Shoot me an email. You can see my information in the description of this video. We'll just leave it there. He's saying, get back to the plots you promised us. And where's Moira? Thanks for